after. There's a couple coaches, Quan, stuck in traffic out here, so I said, no rush.
What's Chris' last name?
Chris Herron. Harre.
That would probably be. Coach Chris.
Coach Chris.
All right.
And we might start seeing this late. A few coaches are stuck up.
Okay, if everyone. Check, 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 check.
God, are you kidding me? All right, I'm gonna go grab some.
I'll see if I'll work on this one. Yell loud. Murphy's Law, right?
Guys, we're waiting on one coach, and we're switching out a microphone battery. We'll get started in a couple minutes here.
They might have more insight.
I just grabbed 2 new ones since it's already programmed to this channel. Yeah, he went. I told him have plan B on hold. We have another one in there, but it's fully charged. Plus down on this side. Flip, yeah.
Flip that.
Yep. Alright, let's. Oh yeah. We're full. Test. Yep. Alright. So, and then I'll tape this bad boy back together. Alright. And everybody is here.
Yep.
Alright.
Get them rolling.
Ready to roll. Where's Alright, Jeremy's ready. You guys ready? Coach Quan. Good morning. We will go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming today. I know yesterday was actually the National Signing Day, but I love going on Thursday. Just with our late start, we're not so rushed, and seeing the tweets around, everybody's like 7 a.m. tomorrow, fighting traffic and stuff. So I love this day. Gives us a little more time. When we're done, you guys can stay here, take pictures and so forth as long as you want. There's refreshment, food and stuff over there, so hang out in here when we're done for additional pictures. One thing I get to do a lot of cool things as athletic director, but this is probably one of my most enjoyable one. The past couple years, I've had a chance to watch almost all these kids, one shape or another, you know, fall, summer, all throughout the year, watching them compete. So on this day, I always tell the kids, up to your life today, this is probably one of your most important decisions you'll make in your life and one you'll never forget. Before we get started, this event takes a lot of moving pieces to get going, so I wanted to thank Tom Neal and his staff setting everything up. Autumn Vitry, she's running around here. I think every one of these kids have talked multiple times about making sure that they get their invitation, their information, and so forth. So I want to thank those two, and then also Jeremy Goldson. His crew's recording this signing, but also throughout the year, almost all your events he's been at, and their crew has recorded them. And I've had stuff with Chassa where I've had to go to them and ask for clips and videos and pictures and send and so forth. And I actually love using his stuff instead of Chassa because there's a lot of hoops I got to go through to get approval from them and get their information. So I always go to Jeremy first. So credit to his crew for covering you guys. First off, I would like to, I'm going to introduce a couple athletes, and then we're going to go right down the line and let the coaches talk about each one of the athletes. First off, I would like to introduce Caitlin Nat. She swam for 2 years for Mountain Vista. Caitlin, swam on a record-breaking relay team with her sister and competed for 2 years at the 5A state swim meet for Mountain Vista. Caitlin is signing to swim at the United States Air Force Academy this next fall. Caitlin, you can now officially sign your national letter of intent. Next, I would like to introduce Ben Shepard. Ben has played soccer for the past 14 years. He's played mostly at center midfield. Ben is signed to play soccer at the University of New Mexico and plans to study business next fall. Ben, you may now sign your national letter of intent to compete at New Mexico. Next, I'd like to introduce Coach Kwan. She's going to talk about boys swim, and then we'll go down the line and let each coach talk a little bit about their students.
All right. Hi. I'm Christina Kwan, the coach of the boys swim team here. It's a co-op swim team based out of Highlands Ranch High School. I'm introducing Jake Leichner, who is signing with the University of South Dakota. I first met Jake actually as an 8th grader, his 8th grade year. I was fortunate enough to have coached Jake both on the high school and club level. He's one of the most hardworking, dedicated, and determined young men that I've worked with in the past several years. He's experienced success at the high school level, being all-league first team multiple times and finalist at state the last 2 years in individual events and on relays that earned All-American consideration times. He's experienced success from the club level, from age group to state champion to sectionals and futures qualifying times. We are extremely proud of Jake for signing with University of South Dakota, especially because Division I swimming scholarships are not abundant, especially for boys. So Jake, you may now sign your national letter of intent. And up next is the baseball coach.
All right, first of all, I'd like to congratulate all the athletes up here. Working security and being in the building and getting to watch all these kids play and compete and getting to know them at a different level, just not my guys. Congratulations to all you guys. I enjoy to keep up and watch you guys be successful in whatever you guys do. First, who do I have? Zach Paschke. This will be his 4th year of winning a letter. Baseball, he started as a freshman. Sophomore year, he was 2nd team all-conference. Last year, he was 1st team all-conference, 2nd team all-state. He was elected to the Colorado Rockies Futures Games. He represented the state of Colorado in the Junior Sun Belt this last summer, where they go and they play the best of the best. Tore it up. That's where it kind of put him on the map a little bit, more than what he was. I got a lot of calls from coaches after that. This year, he was voted by his teammates as one of our captains. He has carried a 3.0 GPA or higher all 4 years. I've known Zach, 5th grade. I coached his older brother. He used to come to practice, little zip, and he'd just sit there and look at me. I'm like, man, get in the drills. Let's go. You're future Vista. You're future Golden Eagle. So I'm disappointed that I don't get to see him go D1 because this kid has D1 talent. Every scout I talk to. But I'm excited that he's going to go play at Metro, and I get to see him play the next 4 years. So with that, Zach, go ahead and sign. Matt Johnson. He's going to go to Bethany Lutheran College. This will be Matt's first full year on the varsity level. Matt's put in a lot of hard work these last 4 years. He had a good summer for us. I'm excited to see Matt move on and play at Bethany keep up with him, and I'm excited to see what he can do to try to help us this year. Matt Johnson, you may sign. Jack Liffrick, University of Utah. He'll be a 3-year letter winner this year. He was, as a junior last year, first team all-conference, second team all-state, selected the Colorado Rockies Futures game. He also represented us, the state of Colorado, I say us, the state of Colorado, at the Junior Sun Belt, where he had a great 7 days out there as well. I'm super excited about Jack because he's put a lot of work in. I know he was stressed there for a little bit because wasn't getting the calls that he wanted. Christmas break, I think he got the call from Utah saying they had 2 spots, went out to their camp, showed him what he could do, which we all believed he could, and earned a spot. Jack has carried a 3.9 GPA or higher. And just on a side note, I'm going to brag about our program real quick. As a program last year, we won a national award at 3.75 GPA as a team. So that was, these guys are not only student athletes. And then a quick story, he probably doesn't want me to tell, but Jack is the first baseball player I've ever had throw a strike, paint the outside corner, turn around, throw up on the back of the mound in the state playoff game, get back on the mound, and throw another strike that wasn't called. But, Jack, you may sign. Cooper Jamison, Solano Community College. He will be attending with another one of our former alumni, Alex Clothier, that's out there. This will be his first full year. We called him up last year during the playoff run. He's an infielder, team player, went out to the outfield because we needed some outfielders and some help. Threw him out there in the first game of the playoffs. And it's kind of like in basketball when that kid shoots a three-pointer from half court and you're like, no, and he makes it and you go, yes. He kind of had a big play for us. The team we were playing was making a little run. He comes up, we're all yelling too. He throws it home, hoses the kid at home, and it's like, oh, okay. Whew. So this will be his first full year with us, moving to the outfield, looking for big things from Coop this year as well. Solano's getting a good player, a little scrappy guy, and I'm excited for him to keep up. On that note, Richard Cash.
Richard. Thank you, Coach Q. As a football coach here at Vista, and as someone who's been here since the school opened, which is 18 years now, this is a remarkable representation of the student body here at Mountain Vista, and certainly as a person who's been here a long time, very proud of all these young people, all these young men and women, and the accomplishments that they've had to this point. I have had the fortunate opportunity to work with a lot of them in the weight room, and I just can't say enough about what a great job you all do as parents and our community to put these people in place to go out and represent our school. So congratulations to you all, and good luck in the future. I get the opportunity to introduce a couple of my players today and talk a little bit about them. Try to keep it brief because we do have a great representation here. First of all, Tristan Smith. Tristan will be signing with the Colorado School of Mines. Made this decision over the summer, which kind of took a lot of pressure off him. And if you watched him during the season, you know that School of Mines was very, very happy with their opportunity to get Tristan up there. As a engineering school, obviously there's an academic component. I do want to brag about Tristan a little bit. 4.45 GPA. So obviously he's got it working in the classroom, and he also, if you watched any of our games, you could see he was a dangerous young man on the football field. Anytime he had the ball in his hands, whether doing a jet sweep or going across the middle, drew everybody's attention. And to have the season he had, have the year that he had, and then represent his team as a captain. Tremendous young man, and a lot to be proud of, certainly proud of him. So Tristan, go ahead and sign your letter of intent. Next to Tristan, we have Ben Hildebrand. Ben's going out of state, signing with the University of Wisconsin La Crosse. And that is the town, not the sport. I say lacrosse, he's a lacrosse player? No, he's a football player. He's part of the University of Wisconsin university system. Ben's been working around a lot of different schools, a lot of different options. Tremendous young man who worked very, very hard, has been a starter for us since his sophomore year, and was a captain this year as well. His biggest issue is he's height challenged as an offensive lineman, and I think he has Division I talent. He certainly has Division I toughness. Unfortunately, he has a Division II body, and Wisconsin La Crosse is very fortunate to get this young man because he's going to be a leader in that program. He's going to be a tremendous asset to them, and we're very, very proud of him and wish him all the luck in the world. Ben, go ahead and sign your letter of intent. This time I'd like to introduce our lacrosse coach, Mr. Chris Herron.
How's it going? So before I got up here, I told Coach O'Neill if I talked about every single one of these guys individually, we'd be here for about 5 hours. So all you guys stand up real quick, please. All right, so when I first started here 3 years ago, I was an assistant. I got to watch these guys start their high school careers. Now, my first year as head coach, I think it's only fitting that I actually get to see these guys finish the job. So they are the example of what it means to work hard and achieve something great. They are every single one of you guys. Jake, I know you're going to do great things at Delaware. Cam, good luck at Hobart, playing alongside your brother. Jonah, you're a brick wall, man. Show them at Utah, right? Ryan, you're a leader. You're a junior captain for a reason. Okay, Griff, I'm so glad that you're going to Utah, man. I'm glad that you wanted to come back, play lacrosse, and go play at the next level. Okay, Duncan, no one's going by at the next level. Okay, same thing with you there. Reeling, okay? And Landon, good luck, especially with your ROTC, man. All right, these guys are a perfect example, and I couldn't be any more proud of them. So, with that said, please sign your letter of intent, guys. So I'll introduce the women's soccer coach now, Teresa. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I want to repeat a little bit of what Coach Cash said, having been here a long time. I want to congratulate all the parents in the room, all the grandparents, all the student athletes. I want to thank all of our administrators from Mr. Weaver, all the way through our admin staff, Autumn, teachers. This does not happen without everybody in the room doing great things for these kids. So I want to say thank you. One of the things I always say on the boys and the girls soccer program is walking up that hill is the best part of my day every day, and it's because of these amazing kids. So thank you for bringing us amazing kids. So I'm going to talk about some girls here that are signing. Super excited for them. Jamie Sawaga, this is Miss Jamie. Jamie will be going to Metro State University of Denver, playing for the Roadrunners. They are so lucky to have you. Best things about Jamie: smiling all the time, working hard all the time, super coachable, willing to do whatever is needed for her team. But that's really not what makes her special. She has strong core character. She's an integrity person. Those of you that work in leadership around the school and see the types of things that Jamie does, she wants to help others. She cares for people. So she cares for her teammates. She makes everybody better every single day. You're going to do the same thing with everyone on the new team that you're going to be playing for, and every person in your life. So thank you for bringing us so much positive to our program, Jamie, and congratulations. The Roadrunners are lucky to get you. So go ahead and sign your letter of intent. Next, we have Jalen Hendren, known as Jay. She's going to be going to, give her a big hand. Jay's going to be going to the University of New Mexico playing for the Lobos. She is one of our captains. She was a captain last year as a junior, will be a captain again this year. I'm lucky to get her back in our program. Some of the things about Jay, if you had the opportunity to watch her play, she's been playing in the back line for us, poised under pressure. And I think that is a skill set that she carries through all part of her life. She's just always calm. Other things I love about her is she's just a natural leader. She wants to help others, build them up, make them better, and again, they are calm under pressure and poised under pressure. She has the ability to help everybody around her, and if I pick something especially that makes me think of someone like Jay, she's a servant leader. She does a lot inside the Vista community and outside the community. She does a lot of volunteer work with her church, helping others, children especially. She's a very special person. We are so lucky that you've been in our program, and like I said, the Lobos are lucky to have you, so congratulations and sign your letter of intent. Maisie Paulson is next. Miss Maisie. Maisie is going to be going to Jacksonville State University. Maisie has been a core player for us. She'll be captain for us this year as a senior. Yay, captain. I'd say as a player, the thing that the coaches would say mostly about Maisie, she's relentless. You do not want to play against Maisie Paulson. She just gets after it. She makes things hard for our opponents. Internally, if you talk to people, her teammates, classmates, friends, family, Maisie is just that kind, genuine, generous person. She really wants to help people. She wants to make them feel good about themselves. She's a very quiet leader. She's not the person that's like, look at me, you know. She just wants to make everybody else feel better. Maisie, I am so grateful for the integrity, the legacy that you're leaving our program. I know you will do the same thing everywhere you go. So congratulations in your college, your ongoing college career. They're lucky to have you. Sign your letter, please. Jacksonville. Next, we have Miss Katie Harris. Katie will be going to school with Jamie, playing at the Metropolitan State University of Denver, another Roadrunner. So I've got a couple Roadrunners at the table here. Things I love about Katie, as a player, fast goal scorer, always good in soccer. You like to have players that are fast and goal scorers. I think, Katie's had, injury issues or just whatever, and she's always resilient, strong, disciplined, gonna work every single minute of every single training and every game. You can also tell that she's one of those smilers, which we have a bunch of those. I love her positive attitude. I've watched her as a senior, as I look at all these seniors, help bring the young players into the program, embrace them, make them feel like they're part of something that's bigger than themselves and special. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for being the strong core character person that you are. Katie, you're going to do amazing things, so good luck to you at Metro. Go ahead and sign your letter. And our last soccer player I'll be speaking about is Savannah Mills. Miss Savannah will be going to University of Colorado Springs, UCCS. She'll be playing for the Mountain Lions. So Savannah is, again, if you look at her as a player, speed. So fast. The things I love the most about Savannah is I've watched her grow into being a tremendous leader in our program. Again, I look at this class and I can tell that you really want to leave that positive legacy. Watching, what we're doing, getting ready, moving into the spring program. She's brought nothing but good things. She's, again, been a player that's had to dig through some tough injuries over the last few years, and she's done a great job digging through those. I love your kindness. I love your genuine care and concern for everyone. And again, how you want to serve not just people on your team, but in the school and in the community. I'm going to do great things, Savannah. Thank you for bringing so much to our program. Good luck to you at UCCS. And then I'd like to introduce Coach G. Brett Grammerstorff for the girls softball program. He's got a lot to talk about. Congratulations, Coach G.
Thank you. I need to apologize for my lack of voice here, so I'm going to do my best to try and get through this. But I haven't been here quite as long as Coach Echtemeyer and Coach Cash, but in the 15 years I've been here, this is a pretty impressive group that we have in front of us here, and I think every year it seems to get better and better. So again, congratulations to all the families, the parents, the teachers, and the athletes as well. Last year I had the privilege of talking about one of our players, which was the smallest signing class we've had, and this year it's the biggest with 6 of them. So I'm excited about this, and for these young ladies to get to be able to continue their careers in college, I think is a pretty special moment. And all of these athletes are incredibly smart and talented and hardworking young ladies, and I feel very blessed to have been their coach over the last couple of years. So I'm just going to say a couple of things about each one of them. Miss Kendall Raccanelli. Yes, you can do that. That's okay. She will be attending Colorado Christian University in Lakewood, Colorado. I don't think she knows this, but I used to live about half a mile from there, so I'm a little familiar with that area of town. So Kendall is an incredibly hardworking young lady, a fantastic athlete, and she's always looking for ways to get better and to improve her game. Like Coach Echtemeyer said about a couple of her athletes, she's one of those happy-go-lucky kids that you're feel very privileged to have the ability to be able to coach. And I know this is something that she's been dreaming about for a long time. And I'm happy for her and her family, and I wish her nothing but the best as she continues her playing career next year. Congratulations, Kendall. All right, Miss Annalisa Ingwe will be attending Dakota State University in Madison, South Dakota, which I might be one of the few people who actually knows where that is, since my mom is from South Dakota, and I've actually been to Madison, believe it or not, Annalisa. Okay? Pardon me. From day one here at Mountain Vista High School, Annalisa was one of the greatest competitors and a fantastic fire that kind of burned in her belly for the game of softball. And as she matured from her freshman year to senior year, she became one of the best leaders and one of the kids that you wanted on the field and in any pressure situation anytime that came about. She's an amazing student of the game, and will continue to hone her skills over the next couple of years as she begins her next phase of her life. And I know she has this amazing plan for her course of study. We've talked about it a couple of times, and she knows where she wants to go and she knows where she wants to be. And I'm happy she gets to use softball as an avenue to get her there. So I know she will continue to amaze everybody at the next level. So Annalisa, congratulations and thank you. Miss Michaela Hosselton. There you go. There's your cue. Okay. Michaela will be attending Southwest Minnesota, State University in Marshall, Minnesota. And when Michaela was an 8th grader, I had one of the opposing coaches came up to me that summer and said, "Hey, you know what? You're getting a good one," in quotations there. And at the time, I assumed that the opposing coach was talking about as a softball player. And of course, that came to be true. But over the 4 years that I got the opportunity to coach Michaela, to me, that statement meant so much more. She is such an amazing person, good of heart, a fantastic student, as are all of these athletes. There's no doubt about that. And she excels in the field, in the classroom, and in life. And she is a genuinely good person and somebody that you want to associate with and be around. And I can't wait to see what unbelievable things she's going to be able to accomplish in her college, athletic, and academic career. And I'm very happy and proud of you, Michaela. So congratulations. Miss Sarah Johnson. Sarah will be attending Geneva College in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania this next year. And Sarah was only with us for the last 2 years of her career. When she moved back to the Highlands Ranch, for her junior and senior year, I was incredibly excited to be able to have an opportunity because not one, not two, but 3 different coaches had told me what a great player we were getting in Sarah Johnson, and they were absolutely 100% correct. She's a fantastic athlete and an even better person. And as quiet as she is, don't let that fool you. Because she's an absolute animal on the softball field. And she gives her absolute best effort every day, or at practice, in the classroom, and with her teammates. And again, one of those amazing people that I've had the privilege to coach. And I know that Geneva is a great fit for her, and I'm excited for her to get to continue her playing career. So congratulations, Sarah. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Miss Erin Kirby. Erin will be attending St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania this next year. And she was all set to go to a different school, and then her coach ended up moving levels and got the job at St. Joseph's. And I think that says a great deal about Erin, that her coach, she had only met one time prior to that? Twice, okay? She hadn't had the opportunity to spend as much time with her as we had, and after those couple of meetings decided that Erin was able to move up levels with her and get to play an opportunity to play Division I softball. And again, I think that says what a tremendous player, student, and person Erin Kirby is. And she has poured her absolute heart and soul into our team, our program, and her career at Mountain Vista High School on the field and in the classroom. And I am extremely humbled to have been her coach over the last 4 years. And she will be a tremendous athlete to her college team and to the college campus itself. So congratulations, Erin. I'm super proud of you. Good job. Miss Rebecca Gonzalez. Rebecca will be practicing next door to a couple of our soccer players there at the Metro State facility, which is pretty cool. Good opportunity for all of these guys. And I know that she has worked incredibly hard to get herself to this point and been to numerous camps and put everything she possibly could into this. And I remember when she came into my class this fall and said, "Coach G, I'm going to Metro," and she was super excited about it, and I know it's a fantastic fit for her, and I'm extremely happy that she's going to get to be able to continue her career at Metro. And she's going to be nice and close, so we get to watch her over the course of the next couple of years as well. She's a tremendous athlete, one of the best athletes I've ever had the privilege of coaching. And she's got a passion for the game that I wish every single player that I've ever had the opportunity to coach had as well. She works incredibly, incredibly hard. And after her 4-year career here at Mountain Vista, she was a 4-year starter. She holds pretty much every offensive record and has the highest fielding percentage ever. So not only are we going to miss her as a person, but certainly she's going to be a tough hole to fill on the field for sure. So Rebecca, I'm proud of you and congratulations. Congratulations to all our student athletes and what they've done for me and the softball program here at Mountain Vista High School. I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. And now I'm going to introduce our girls swim coach, Mr. Rob Nasser.
Natalie Arkey. You look at Natalie, you see somebody who's probably not that tall, but this girl is just amazing. It's quite honestly almost unfair. You have her in a lineup, it's like bringing a gun to a knife fight. And this girl has made pretty much melting the record board that we have in the gym. She's wrecked 11 records, still holds 6, destroyed a record, the league record that we had that Missy Franklin held as part of a relay. So obviously this is somebody we're going to miss immensely. And the talent is just unbelievable. She's set records, obviously All-American. And I think starting tomorrow, our state meet, it could be even more damage ahead. And that's a big piece of Natalie, but another piece that a lot of people don't get to see away from the pool is what she's become and grown into, and starting to really realize her potential for impact beyond the pool. And Natalie, seeing how you've touched some of the other swimmers on your team and what you've become, truthfully for me and for the rest of us, has been something that's been far more meaningful and impactful. And we thank you for that, and we're really excited for you to be able to sign your letter to the University of Denver. Congratulations. And we'll get Doug Schaefer, our volleyball coach.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to introduce 4 ladies who are going to play in college. First is Amanda Keller, who's going to University of Bridgeport. Yes. We're playing with another Mount Vista alum, Morgan Knight. Amanda was first team All-State this year. She was definitely the best middle in our league and one of the best in the state. game in and game out, she would get, I mean, Jake, our volleyball manager, and I would do stats after every game, and we'd almost laugh after every game because she would get 14 kills and only like one error. She was just amazing percentage, game in and game out, and that is definitely not easy to do as a middle. She did great the whole year, and she definitely deserves everything that she gets. So that's Amanda Keller going on to Bridgeport. Next is Jordan MacArthur going to Cal Lutheran. I forgot what she told me to say about her. Something, great player, great person, blah, blah. Jordan was great for us all year. I think she's great in every aspect of the game. I love watching her play, about how hard she goes all the time. I've talked to some of her club coaches, and they said, Doug, when it comes to a game, she's a gamer. She gets big in games, she goes hard, and she did great for 2 years for us. She's definitely going to do well at Cal Lutheran. Jordan MacArthur. Next is Sam Novak, our libero, going to CSU Pueblo. Sam was our libero, and I definitely believe we would not have done as well the past 2 years if it wasn't for Sam. She was great ball control, great passing, and I think that's what wins games when it comes to the higher level. She was All-State 2 years in a row. She was in the top 5 in passing and serving and digs for the state for the past 2 years. Great job, and always great to watch her play. Sam Novak. Next is Bella Brown, who's going to Concordia in California. She is going to play beach in Concordia. And the reason why is she's just a great all-around player. She's good at every part of the game. Not only that, the girls voted her captain. That was no accident because she's got a great attitude, leadership. There was a former parent who came back to watch us play who hasn't really seen us play all year, and afterwards came up to me. And out of everybody, she picked out Bella. That she said, "I really love how your setter runs the floor, how she sets the tone and leads the team." And that's exactly what she did all year. So congratulations to Bella Brown. No accident that these 4 girls are going on to some pretty good colleges. They've been the core for us the past 2 years and why we've done so well. They leave a great legacy, and I think other players are going to be proud to carry on what they have set. So congratulations to all 4, and please sign your letters. Then I would like to introduce our lacrosse coach, Kelsey Goins.
Hello, I'm Kelsey Goings. I coach lacrosse for Thunder Ridge. We are a co-op team, which is why I'm wearing Thunder Ridge gear inside of Mountain Vista. I get the pleasure of introducing Megan Gordon. Megan started as a freshman my first year as head coach on varsity, so I carry a very special part of my heart for her and her class. The first time I saw Megan play was during a Winter League game, and she somersaulted in the middle of a lacrosse game with a lacrosse stick in her hand in order to stop because she was running so fast that she couldn't stop safely, and instead she somersaulted. That was when I realized that Megan was a special type of player. And she continues to surprise me every single day. I really love doing this before our season starts because I wouldn't be able to do it after. Megan is probably one of the most determined people I've ever met in my entire life. When she has a goal, she achieves it, no problem. And from day one, she's wanted to play in college, and she's wanted to play at a high level. And it's no surprise that the Naval Academy is very excited to have her in their freshman class. She is an amazing lacrosse player. She works incredibly hard. Almost every game I have to be like, Megan, slow down. It's going to be okay, because she puts her heart and soul into every game. And that's something that you don't come across often as a coach. The other thing is she builds the team as if it's her family. Every single girl that we have gotten on our team Our freshmen, I ask every year, who's really helping you with this transition? Because it's hard being a freshman on a varsity team, and every year her name comes up. So her goal of playing at a high level and playing in the Naval Academy has never overshadowed the amount of impact that she has on our team as well. And I'm so very proud of you, Megan, and so excited to see what you do with your next 4 years.
All right, to conclude, I am again so proud of each and every one of you. I'm a huge into numbers, just like Mr. Weaver is, and when hearing the other schools around in the area that have 7 or 20 sign, not that I'm counting, but we have 34 amazing kids signing today, so I'm so excited for them. Lastly, there's refreshments, donuts, and so forth. Please make sure you enjoy those. We're going to have all the kids get up behind here, behind the balloons and stuff, to get one big group picture, to have a couple where we can send out the media and so forth. Again, like I said before, please stay as long as you guys would like. Take pictures with teammates, friends, families, and so forth. But again, thank you so much for coming to our signing. So if you guys want to go back here, coaches, can you help move the right here. These that other balloon.
Put them behind you guys. Yeah, those are probably fine. Just so the balloons are behind us. Hey guys, come on over here. Just right here.
Just set them up to the side.
Look at Landon's already.